Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Songs of Six. Today, we're raising an army. As big of an army as we can muster, because we got our asses absolutely destroyed last time. It was a horrendous quagmire, the likes of which we've never even seen before. We lost so many dudes. So as a result, I think we need like an army of about 2,000 soldiers just to withstand whatever comes next. There's going to be various things that we're going to need to do to support that. I guess to start off with, I'm going to add in some more cantors. Let's see. There's 5 of them who want to immigrate. That is amazing. Oh no, they're not having a good time. Well, I'm sure they'll acclimatize once they get in. We're going to need to specifically cater to the humans, and I think maybe to a lesser degree the dwarves. What's the soldier, equipment situation? We're probably going to need to store even more weapons and armor. Actually, I think I can just, let's see, if I add in 80 more crates, yeah, we'll still have plenty of space in here. I think I'm going to want 10 crates of iron as well, just to have that cooking. So, let's see, there's currently 40 crates. I'm just going to want to move those up to 80. That's going to vastly increase the amount of stuff we can store, which will go to our purpose of having more dudes, more soldiers. We could cater to the Garthemi too. I'm fine with the Garthemi Corps, because I remember them being pretty decent as far as soldiers go. I guess I'm going to just create a training hall here. I'm just going to have all these spaces be diggable, so that way we get like maximum surface area. I'm going to want the tunnel to sort of connect over here. Then, how thick is this? This is 9 squares. That's kind of annoying, because that's just not enough. I mean, actually, we could just fit some sort of other like service building here. That'll be cool. What did the Garthemis need, services-wise? Okay, they're pretty like standard as far as a race goes, so they just want normal things. We could probably put an eatery or an additional eatery in this zone. We've kind of neglected the Garthemi Quarter for the most part, I'll be honest. We definitely want to just keep expanding it out, sort of be like a not as grandiose as the Dwarven Quarter, because, you know, it is Garthemi's at the end of the day, but probably could stand to do to have some amount of goodness. Let's see, they're 9 by 5, so I guess a 9 by 25 should be good enough. Or that would be many homes. Then I just boom. I think that is correct. Yeah. Guess I can connect to the outside over here as well. Might just do another 9 by over here. Let's get even more room for soldiers. That'll cater to the Garthemis. We'll be able to recruit more of them. The humans themselves are, let's see. They're never going to be like super fulfilled if I just keep adding more and more soldiers. I could increase retirement age. That'd be a quick and easy one. And I could add another place for them. Looks like access is a little bit low for whatever reason. We don't have that many gyms anymore. That's probably why the humans are pissed right now. Could give them access to jewelry too, I guess. Even though kinda don't want to. That's kinda my like sellable. There's not really many good options. Why is religion so low? They just don't have access to quality temples. That's a little bit annoying. I mean, we can't make any more temples of authority. We could make another temple of Krator, I guess. Is there like a religion preference that these guys have? Kind of looks like most of them are Krator worshippers. Maybe a temple of Krator up near where all the animal stockpile dudes are. Could get rid of these farms up here. And then just replace it with the temple of Krator. Don't know if it even would be big enough though. Considering these big honkers were like sort of sitting at the edge. Well, maybe actually. Yeah, I think it's worth a shot. I'll just delete these rooms. Sorry, my workers. I can remove the water here as well. Just get that cooking. That'll be nice. Nice, like, giant flat base for the additional temple. It's gonna be near the livestock zone, so they'll be able to get their sacrifices pretty rapidly. Definitely do need to just wait for them to remove the water. That is fine. In the meantime, I can just upgrade the roads around here, so why not? Just keep industrializing the city a little bit. Gonna be pretty badass. There we go. And the water's about removed. Boom. So an additional temple of Krator. One that does not look like dog shit, preferably. I'll delete this room as well. Beautiful. It'll relieve some of the load in the other one as well, which will be nice. Just gonna go all the way up here. It's not gonna leave much space for workable road, but we're literally like not even at 100% grandeur yet, which means this place needs to be even bigger. It being rounded is probably preferable too, considering it's gonna be like piganoids working here. So we can probably just go like crazy with it. Alright, grandeur 100. Now we just need to... I mean, I can round these corners too. There we go. Oh wow, this building actually isn't 100% rounded. Maybe I'll expand this over here a little bit. There we go. It is 100% rounded, or close enough. Then we're gonna need like altar rooms. May or may not need to expand the building more after we're done placing altars. I'm fine placing the tinier altars because I remember the space thing being like a pain in the ass, basically. So having more space to work with will be fine. We can just spread out our decorations a little bit too. Just get those like absolutely cooking. Sweet, there we go. This will be a room. Might fuck up the roundedness rating, but that is inescapable. We've lost a little bit of grandeur. That is not good. I mean, if it's not grandeur 100, that's just like a price we're gonna have to pay. I can schlorp into these buildings over here, I guess. Have like part of this temple be the road. It's probably not the ideal, but still. Wonder if having like rounded internal walls actually matters for the roundedness rating. Somehow I doubt it. Actually, hold up. It's roundness 100. Did I unlock some secret technology there? That is incredible. I guess this guy will go here. I'll have a big old altar here in the center. Actually, I lied. It'll be on the left. I'm gonna be really triggered if I can't get the grandeur to 100%. Just have a row of turds over here. Surely we will have grandeur 100%. Surely copium. I guess there's no reason not to use this central area as a prayer hall too. Oh, we've hit the capacity on space. I I guess that means this altar is gonna have to be tinier. Alright, then we just need to schlorp onto another area. I think I will execute on the plan over here to just be the road. That will give me the grandeur I need, hopefully. Can't help but notice that we're still at 99% grandeur. What if I expanded this out? Oh, it's gonna be so fucked once I put in the pillars too. Okay, I'll just have to add in like 20 blocks somehow without fucking up the roundedness. Okay, there we go. Now I can just add in directions. And by directions, I mean decorations. I guess I'll just have a bunch of pillars here. We're gonna need to go like buck wild through leaves and stuff. Which is what it is. The reliefs at least don't look absolutely horrible. So, they'll be my primary decoration of choice. Try my best to avoid litter box technology. There we go. Amazing. Now I just need doors, which should be easy enough. Just gonna want to have one wherever it is gonna schlorp a road. I guess one up here would be cool. One in this corner, still at isolation 100. Guess I'll have one in this corner as well. Fantastic. Boom. An absolutely ginormous, disgusting tumor of a building in this zone. Just filling up all the space, defying the conventional grid structure. But that is fine. It is what had to be done. How much space we got? We still got plenty of space for conscripts. So we could maybe go for like another set of Dwarven soldiers too. Just hope to send them working in this place. Don't see why not. I don't have another one, right? I think that was my first Dwarven division. All the way down here. So I guess I'll go for another 100 Dondorians. That are gonna have maximum armor and maximum weapons. Maximum training. I'll just allow a little bit over 100 to immigrate. And they'll hopefully just settle up into these apartments. There's a shitload of apartments, so it'd be surprising if they didn't end up using them, you know? We could use another bathroom, actually, come to think of it. I'll dig in the mountain over here and just have like a sneaky, ginormous lavatory next to the training hall. I think we could probably have like another Dwarven training hall up here. Maybe. I don't know. Do we want... I definitely want there to be like a divide between the Garthemi quarter and the Dwarven quarter, right? It could be that we just let the Garthemis have this little zone over here and use this for housing. Right? Just like a 9x40 over here. And then the dwarves would just make use of the space to have some sort of service. I think that's pretty cool. This could be another bathroom. Then I think this doesn't fit. Yeah, so this hallway will just go right here, and then we can have another training quarter down here, and like I guess another row of Dwarven apartments over here. And this one can just connect up these apartments, even though it's going to result in people just like walking through. Which will certainly like clog up traffic, but it is what it is. Might as well road up these places too, while I'm at it. So that'll be our first 100 additional soldiers. I pretty much said before that I was gonna recall my soldiers for the time being. I think it's gonna like fuck everything up for a while, but I'm gonna pull the trigger and do it. Everyone's gonna be extremely upset, but worst case scenario, we can just like ship them out once more. Then once we tank the unhappiness, we can focus in our efforts on the Talapis. You know, speaking of increasing our army count, I think the biggest increase is going to have to be in archers. So I think I'm going to want like another Talapi quarter up here. I say a quarter, it's like a Talapi zone. I'm pretty sure Talapi is like privacy, right? Just gonna double check, cause why not? So home, privacy, EFGH. They love the home privacy. Then we're gonna basically just want, I guess I'm gonna start with the archery ranges, which will be in the back. And then we're gonna just want like basically hundreds of homes to fill these archery ranges out. We're also we should make them rounded, which means that there's going to be a little bit of extra space for the building nipples. So that's the favorite of the Talapis. Nipple-shaped building. Goes with their naturally like feminine appearance. Okay, perfect. So that's capacity for 40 soldiers right there. Then we're going to want the same on the other side. It's probably not going to be like the same because there's not as much space to work with, but pretty close. Amazing. Then we're going to want another archery range on the opposite side. Probably going to need a warehouse to store all the shit to be honest, but that is something we can do. Getting a little bit lazy with it. I'm just gonna have tighter building nipples. Doesn't matter if it's super irregular. The Talapis aren't gonna complain. Just happy to have them at all. It's a pretty good attitude. Wonder if we could have accomplished it with less blocks. Oh yeah, we absolutely could have. A little bit of wasted space. Oh well. I think, unironically, I'm going to go for another row. Just go for like a massive archery military industrial complex. Have this one be a little bit wider. Go for the squat building nipples. Just be like more of a wave than anything else. Oh, the Talapis love it. Amazing. Then we're going to want a similar thing over here as well. Alright, so 44, 41. This should be capacity for a couple hundred Talapi archers. Then we're going to want apartments. Unfortunately, for the Talapis, we're not going to be able to get away with the like Talapi favela design I've been using. You know, it's going to be a lot of people in a really dense area. If anything, I might need to have some non-private homes as well. Like dorms could fill out this last part. Think that will be nice. On the right hand side, we probably could do like some tiny service buildings. I'm not gonna go like absolutely crazy with it, but I want to fulfill every like major service need. Probably could at least make this building organic. Doesn't have all that many services, but we're kind of in a crisis situation here. So just like basic fulfillment, I think, is enough. So like a well, then a hearth, then a lavatory, right next to Crazy Town. Oh, that's extremely painful. It's already basins full. Maybe I can increase the latrine count by doing this. So that's 18 versus 16. This is actually more efficient. Okay. I mean, well, shit. In that case, I could probably... we actually need more space for basins, too. I was gonna say we could squeak in another, like, 3 latrines here, but we definitely can. I could maybe, like, no, that does not work. Okay, new plan. Move the basins like this. That doesn't do anything. There's gotta be room. Okay, new plan. I expand this. It's not an organic building. 95. No. Okay. It's an extremely square building. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Function over form. So on and so forth. There probably should be... We could do a little plaza for the Tilappies too. This way we'll be able to solve their need for a stage, which will occupy the back. And then a couple speakers in the center. And then some trees. I'm sure the Tilappies also like torches, so we probably want just like a big torch over here. And I guess maybe we could put a tree on the opposite side of it. Don't really want to take up too much space. Is there any other last thing? Oh, a tavern. Perfect. That'll go right here. It'll butt up against the massive asylum. I know it's rough, but they can just drink to forget. It'll be like highly like optimal, because they'll be like having the things they need to forget and the place to drink to forget it in the same location. It's already at coziness 100. Probably make this building more rounded. That's as round as it's gonna get, so I don't want to fuck with it. Alright, that's all major services acquired. There's 2 people who are stuck. Oh no. That's actually horrendous. Someone's stuck in the bathroom. I think both people are stuck here. Well, we're gonna, unfortunately, have to leave them stuck in there for a while. There we go. Still got isolation 100. Wait, you're no longer cut off from the throne. Yeah, I just realized it. And someone died of cold. Sag. We should have hearts like all over the place, so I don't know what's going on with that. It's kind of surprising that more dwarves are not dying of the cold. I feel like we could probably yoink some space here for hearth, I guess. I mean, obviously, like, realistically speaking, like, how fucking cold would it get deep within a mountain? I'm sure it's quite warm there, but still. So that's the Tilappi quarter marked out. I think we're gonna have more of a human encampment down in this zone, near the castle. I think that would be a nice space for it. The alternative would be like the top right-hand corner. It could just be like a new, like, human settlement. Or maybe, I don't think it should be near the Cantors, because the Cantors fucking despise humans. Speaking of Cantors, I'm adding in 2 more. Welcome to the crew. Oh, we have 95 homeless humans. Where are these homeless humans? So it's not down here. Okay, it's all these buildings on the left. Unsurprising, to be honest. There's this massive open space here. I guess I could build... it's not gonna be the greatest houses, right? I will make it out of cut stone for the humans, at least. But this is gonna have enough for 35 residents, which, you know, is not much, but it is more than nothing. I guess, in theory, I can, delete this well over here and add in a couple more building longhouses, it snugs up nice between these two places. That'll be even more housing for the people in the region, which might open up housing for the humans in the region. Might make sense to demolish some of this inefficient favela housing for vastly more efficient square housing as well. I think I might end up doing that. Not just like, yeah. Okay, dismantle structure. Might as well get started on that. Probably can not delete the roads, because we can build over the roads anyways, and we're going to want road wherever possible. Probably will want to dismantle this structure. You know, it's a classic saying, gotta spend money to make money, gotta destroy homes to build homes. It's just science. Probably want to delete these jobs. Okay, this house is still full isolation. Amazing. So then a just massive apartment building will go over here. They have been gentrified. I hope they love it. I guess I could put like a dorm down here as well. Why is it flashing? Oh no, we're actually out of cut stone? What the fuck? What's going on with that? Household 6.4 thousand? What the hell? Oh, because when everyone wanted it. Oh, we're actually running a deficit. Okay, in that case, I guess we need to solve that right away. The easiest way to do it is to slurp this giant building in the Dwarven Quarter. So that is what I will do. I'll just do the same like format I've been doing. I don't know, I'm slightly less convinced that's like the most optimal layout. But it's got to be at least like somewhat optimal, and it's extremely easy. Which is nice. I think I'm gonna fill up these things and just manually put a doorway in over here. They will actually carve it, I'm pretty sure. And then this last row, as always, is just work tables. And there we go. Room for 80 some odd workers. I think that will be amazing. That will solve the problems. Most assuredly. We can invest a little bit of science too, because I'm sure we haven't maxed out our masonry yet. Yep, just like a, I don't know, solid 10,000 science points or so. It was more like 20,000. You know, just drop in the bucket. So that will help that out. More exposure to lighting. That is hilarious. It needs to just move into the Cantor district. There's literally all the lighting they could ever want. In fact, I'll just add in a little bit more. Because why not? Probably should wait till that torch is done before we add road torches. A couple down here would be cool. Okay, now I just need a torch every once in a while. I think this will be golden. No, cramped roads aren't really like a Cantor's favorite thing, but still. We could put some... We have this ginormous road, right? We were going to put some decorations here. I remember from a long time ago. So we might as well build some pillars. I think that would be cool. We could do another torch over here. It'll just be all pillars to improve the pillar monument need. An accident has occurred. That's not good. Where did this occur? Let's see, it was a road accident, I think. No, a bakery accident. Hate to see it. Not a good one, but at least it wasn't like a training hall accident, because that is usually extremely dense. Hold up, we're running extremely low on fabric as well. Yeah, that's not good. I guess we could add another weaver to the weaver district. You know, I think it's time for there to be like a ginormous one. Wait, is it all dwarves working in these weaveries? Okay, well, I mean, I thought I was using pigs, but if it's gonna be dwarves, then I might as well, I guess, take up this last building as a weavery. I was kind of thinking of having like 2 more smiths just to provide armor and weapons, but those guys could be like down in the bottom left or something. We've actually used up our entire mountain. There's a mountain to the bottom left, I guess, that we could always use like a secondary tinier Dwarven quarter. This building is slightly different shapes than the other one, which is fine. I think it would be more efficient just to have like some skinny pillars like this. Would that be more efficient? Oh no. No, there's definitely a way to do this, right? Just gotta make the looms slightly shorter. Oh yeah, this is perfect. There's gonna need to be like an absolute shitload of auxiliary looms, but that is fine. Because we have the space for it. I'm gonna start with these little caps over here. Oh yeah, there isn't even the like tiny little spaces for auxiliary looms down at the bottom. Wow, still only 86%. That is quite something. I guess we could just get rid of 1 loom. Then we have an auxiliary loom. Another auxiliary loom and some storage in its place. It's a little bit crappy, but don't think we're going to be really getting much more storage space. I mean, maybe we can like do like a cheeky, like we put the storage here and then have an auxiliary loom like this. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. This will be a grand Dwarven weaver. Then we're going to have 2 warehouses just to fill up these gaps. It's a little bit excessive, but the warehouses can always just be used to store extra stuff as well. Doesn't have to be hard locked into the one thing. Boom, 16,000 storage there. There we go. 2 massive warehouses. Magnificent. Let's see, we're down to 47 homeless, and it is still all humans. It's still all in this western sort of zone. Again, I'm not quite sure what I can do for them. I mean, clearly this is like a failure planning somehow. Looks like there's this massive empty building over here. Oh, you know what? First of all, what's our clothes situation? Are we producing a shitload of it or no? Looks like we're producing 3.9k and consuming 3.6k. Oh no, we need to build another tailor in the mountain. Okay, maybe the Garthemi quarter is not going to be super huge. We could always expand it upwards here, I guess. And use this little space over here. I think we could use another tailory in the Dwarven quarter. I mean, that can wait. We've got... Right now we're building groundwork for a bigger army. In fact, I'm just going to add in 140 Talapis right now to help grease the wheels and to serve as soldiers. I mean, I'll add in a little bit of everyone. It's surprising so many people want to move here given the circumstances. You know, with the homelessness problem and whatnot. I mean, I guess, like, there's a lot of people who want to move into, like, you know, San Francisco or whatever. It's probably the same dealio here. You know, hilariously enough, I think there's just enough room for another one of these grain warehouses, too. So I might as well plop one of those suckers down. Let's get even more grain capacity that I'm not milling through. Awesome, some of these warehouses are done. So this warehouse is gonna just bring in uncut stone. I'm gonna say 10 crates. Nah, I'll say 15 crates. Well, we could go buck wild with it, say 20 crates. And then cut stone, I'm gonna say 15 crates, because there's always more input than output. Then the remaining stuff, probably just gonna want a couple crates for clothing and tools. As always, just cause, you know, it's nice to have. Having a weaver up here will be nice, cause it'll be like a quick pipeline to the tailor as well. Morian Rick is back to being a blacksmith. Guess he escaped the draft. Fantastic. Good for him. That being said, I think we're going to want to increase our Cantor division of soldiers. So he might be the one Cantor that doesn't get a soldiering job. You never know. We're up to 21 Cantors, so there's no reason not to. They are our like secret strongest people. Our ringer, you know? God, there's so many people passing through this road and it's just fucking dirt. That could probably be fixed pronto. No reason we can't just upgrade it all. Have this whole area be grand stone. Why not? I guess the same could be all the way up till the Garthemi quarter. Oh yeah, we don't have infinite cut stone anymore. I mean, we're working on that. We have delivery men delivering the good stone. Masonry is producing a shitload right now. I'm just gonna preemptively say that there's gonna be like I'll start with 12 employees. So we're gonna really need that stone flowing. Also, isolation's at 87%, so I'm gonna just fill in a couple of these holes. Oh no, we're completely out of wood as well. Fuck, what's our, can't really tax anybody more right now. I mean, we could. I guess we have just enough admin points to get away with, like, one taxation drive. It does kind of suck that all the prospects are kind of dog shit in the region. I guess we'll have to go for like a 47%er. Yeah, like Karkin. And by Karkin, I mean Karnan. You motherfuckers aren't paying any taxes. So I'm just gonna say, give me some of that sweet, delicious wood. Be 45 wood per day. That will help balance the books, surely. Oh, we're so out of wood. Okay, well, we can actually solve our short-term problem with a lot of, like, deforestation. I like to leave a little bit of, like, root trees. I don't know if it actually does anything. If it's, like, blocks in Minecraft, or it's, like... I know trees can regrow. I don't know if it's Minecraft, or if it's, like, these sections of the map just always have trees. But this will give us, like, a temporary increase in wood, which will allow us to fund all our building projects. Give some of my 400 odd jobbers something to do. Isolation's still 95%. Fuck me, dude. I guess they could fill in this square over here. You know, if it's like 98% isolation, I think that's fine. Care not that much. Is this one fucked? No, this one is perfectly fine. This one has literally nobody working in it. Probably gonna want to employ... it's gonna be a similar situation to the other one. It's just gonna be a lot of importing cloth. By cloth, I mean cotton. I'll just say like 20 crates for cotton and 15 crates for fabric, a couple crates for tools. You know, all the cotton stuff is right here, so I think I will actually delete this apple farm and just remove water here. Build the Great Bridge to the Dwarven Quarter. That way there will be a nice, like, easy cotton transport over to the Weaver here. Fuck, are we building a surplus of cut stone now? Let's see. Looks like we are, so far. That's great. Glad we solved the cut stone crisis. I guess for the interim period, just gonna have a dirt road on this bridge. And you know what? I think on that note, we can end the episode here. We didn't quite... Oh, that's horrendous. Oh, training accident? So rude. We didn't quite hit our benchmark for the episode. We did not get 2,000 soldiers. However, we have laid much needed groundwork. We have a bunch of archery ranges constructing and a bunch of odd jobbers. We have some dwarves training up, and we're building the infrastructure to help support even more of that. We're doing a lot of necessary steps for what is going to be a grand project of soldiering. It's steps we were going to have to take at some point. So I think it's not too bad. Other than that, I don't think much really happened. We've hit 20 cantors, incorporated them into one ginormous cantor army. We have started to plug some of the gaps in our production line to some degree. The Dwarven Quarter is starting to look smaller and smaller, so that's something we're going to have to contend with at some point. Might involve shifting around or consuming space for the Garthemi Quarter. That'll have to be a decision for another time. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more Songs of Six. Goodbye!